Let's pay homage by reciting in Namo Tassa 8 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So, we are teaching about the Brahmajāla Sutta. We have done 4 kinds of wrong view. We have taught 4 kinds of wrong view. After that, the Buddha told bhikkhus, I know what is the wrong view, what is the causes of wrong view. How to hold those wrong view, what is their destination. I know more than that. More than that means right view. More than wrong view is right view. Sila Samadhi Panya. That is also I know. Although I know in this way, I don't have a conceit. I don't adhere to that. Because of this, peacefulness of the Buddha is obvious. So after that, I know samudaya, the origin of feeling. Feelings here means wrong view feeling. Wrong view feelings, I think like this, such a feeling. So Buddha emphasizing to teach feeling, wrong view feeling. The feeling together with the wrong view. What is the origin of wrong view feeling? About that, in the commentary mentioned Avijja Samudaya, Vedana Samudaya. Because of Avijja, Vedana arise, feeling arise. So, why they have such a feeling, wrong view feeling, or feeling together with a wrong view? Because of Avijja, ignorance, not knowing truly, knowing wrongly. Tanha Samudaya, Vedana Samudaya, because of craving, feeling arise. So, feelings causes, origin, Avijja is causes. Not only that, Karma Samudaya, Vedana Samudaya, because of karma, those feelings arise. If there is no karma, may not have a feeling. So next causes is because of phassa, contact, Vedana arise. Vedana arise. So here mentioned 4 causes: ignorance, avijja, craving, tanha, karma, phassa, contact. So that is the origin of the feeling. So the Buddha know like this: avijja, tanha, karma, phassa. That is because of causes, vedana arise. Another thing is the Buddha see a rising of feeling. Rising of feeling. So all are 5. 4 causes. Another one is arising of feeling. So that is the causes of feeling. Next one is Atthangama. Atthangama is the cessation of feeling, wrong view. The cessation of wrong view. What is the cessation of wrong view? Because of cessation of avijja, vedana cease. So, if avijja cease, feeling also cease. Like arahanta. Arahanta is no more avijja, no more ignorance. So, if no more ignorance, may not have a craving, may not have a karma, may not have a new life, phassa, contact. So, in this way, if avijja cease, because of cessation of avijja, Vedana cease. Because of cessation of craving, Vedana cease. Because of cessation of karma, Vedana cease. Because of cessation of phassa, contact, Vedana cease. So 4 causes. Means after becoming Arahanta, he knows mentality, materiality, cause and effect. So no more avijja. If no more avijja, he has no more craving, no more attachment. So if no more attachment, whatever he do, no more karma. He pays respect to Buddha, listening Dhamma, but no karma. If no karma, cannot produce a new life. New life. So if not have new lives, may not have eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. If not have eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind, cannot contact. So phassa also may not have, like that. So the causes of Vedana, feeling, is because of contact, because of karma, because of craving, because of avijja. Like that. If not have avijja, not have craving, not have karma, also not have contact. We can contact with every day because of eye, ear, nose, tongue. This is produced by karma. Why we have karma? Because of craving. Why we have craving? Because of ignorance, not knowing truly. So these are causes. So the Buddha knows that is a cessation of feeling. So another thing is that the cessation of feeling is in the present time, the feeling passed away. That is also known. Previous time, 4 causes arising of a feeling. This time is 4 causes cessation of a feeling. Feelings arising and vanishing. So that's perishing. Previous time is 4 causes arising of feeling. So 5. This time cessation of causes is 4. Cessation of 4. Another one is the cessation of a feeling. So cessation of a feeling. So that is so the Buddha knows the origin of a feeling, the cessation of a feeling. After that, the Buddha knows the goodness of a feeling. Asada. Asada means so delightful, delights about the feeling, goodness of the feeling. Easy way to know. What is the goodness of feeling? Is like that, based on some kind of feeling. We have happiness. We have a delight. That is a delight of feeling. For example, sometimes we contact with the eye someday. To see something is very good. Happiness feeling come out. So that is a goodness of feeling. The Buddha don't say always no good. Sometimes goodness points, good points have. So because of this, many people contact. Because have some points, it is good. So that it means goodness of feeling. So wrong view person also, they hold some wrong view. Feelings good. I think I believe like this. Sometimes they are happy to hold such a wrong view. So no more future life, no more past life. To hold such a wrong view, they are happy because whatever they want to do, they can do. Like that. So some goodness points they have. Because of this, based on some kinds of feeling, we get happiness. So that happiness is a good point of the feeling. So because of this, some people don't want to think nature dukkha ananda. We are happy as a human, as a me and he. to think like this. My house and my car. Maybe when you think, you may happy. So some happy points, good points have. So that is the goodness of feeling. Next one, adinava. Adinava is the faults of feeling, or the danger of a feeling, may say. The danger of a feeling, or the bad side of the feeling. So if we have such a wrong view, we have such a feeling, what is the bad side? Bad side is Yamvedana nature. That feeling is impermanence. So that is a bad side, bad point. Although we are happy, we cannot maintain that longer time. Always arising and perishing. So that is a bad point, impermanence. Another one is dukkha. Dukkha is suffering. Because oppressed by rising and perishing, so that is a suffering. Although we are happy, for example, now healthy, happy, but not always. That is impermanent. Because of this, even happiness, because of changeable nature, impermanent, because of oppressed by rising and perishing, that is what we say, suffering. So next one is viparinama dhamma, changeable. Although we are happy by eating something, by seeing something happy, but that is changeable, cannot maintain always. You see something, you got a car, first time you may happy, not so sure, later you may bored again. That is a problem. If always happy, no problem, like that. So because of changeable, eating also the same. Eating something that something you may be happy sometimes, but not always. So because of this, that is a bad points or faults of the feeling. So the Buddha knows that. That is also the Buddha knows. So the origin of a feeling also know, cessation of a feeling also know, the good points of feeling also the Buddha know, the bad points of a feeling also the Buddha know. Next one is Nisarana. Nisarana is the liberation of feeling. What is the liberation of a feeling? What is the way to liberate from the feeling? So Chandaraga Vinayo, Chandaraga Pahana, dispelling of delight about the feeling. And that is a liberation, to liberate. If you want to liberate from those feelings, together with the wrong view, you should have a dispelling of attachment or delight. That is the liberation of feeling. So, for example, if you want to see as human life as a suffering, bad point. If you want to liberate, you should not have a delight in the human life. So you should need to dispel attachment to human life. If so, that is the liberation of feeling. So that is the number one case. Because of this, to dispel attachment, we have to do discerning mentality, discerning materiality, discerning cause and effect. After that, we have to do this is impermanence, this is a suffering, this is a non-self. If we practice insight knowledge like this, we may not have attachment for the life, for every feeling. So that is the way to liberate. As long as you are happy in the life, you cannot be free from the life. So to be free from life, we need to discern as a impermanence and suffering, non-self. So That is the liberation of wrong view, liberation of feeling together with the wrong view. That is what we call Nisarana. Usually the Buddha's teaching teaches to see like this everything. What is the origin of that? What is the cessation of that? What is a good point? What is a bad point? What is the liberation of that? Like that. So because of this, everything the Buddha teach, even sensuality have a good point. Good point. To see something good, to hear something good, have. But what is a bad point? Is changeable, impermanent, suffering. So if you want to liberate from that suffering, you have to discern nature dukkha anatta, to dispel delight. So I know what is the cessation, the origin of a feeling, cessation of a feeling, good points or bad points or liberation of a feeling. Knowing that like that, the Tathagata, free from clinging. So that is a kind of Dhamma. Dhamma is omniscient knowledge, very, very deep, difficult to see, difficult to know. That is peaceful, that is superior, beyond mere thought, subtle, known by only wise men. So if someone prays to the Buddha in this way, that is right praising omniscient knowledge. So after that, the Buddha continue another view. Ekicca sassata vada. Ekicca sassata vada is a partial eternalism. Partial eternalism. Partial eternalism means some beings are eternal, some beings are not eternal. Some phenomena are eternal, some phenomena are not eternal. That is what we say, partial eternalism. Partial eternalism is program number 38. 38. So some ascetics, Brahmins, they say they hold such a view. Some are eternalism, some are not eternalism, about the self, about the world, based on four causes. So what is the four causes? So there is a time, long times later, this world destroyed. When the world is destroyed, most of beings go to Avastra realm. Avastra realm is a Brahma realm. Brahma realm is the second Brahma realm. So when it destroyed, the world is destroyed, at least until the first Brahma realm, the world is destroyed. So human realm, Vopusate, human realm, Deva realm, all are destroyed. Among Brahma realm, first Brahma realm, surely destroyed. Because of water, because of fire, because of wind. So 7 times because of water. 8 times because of fire. 7 times because of fire. 8 times because of water. In this way, until 64 times. At the 64th time, because of wind, the world is destroyed. If the world is destroyed because of fire, until the first Brahma realm. If because of water, until the second Brahma realm. If because of wind, until the third Brahma realm. So now here, say until the first Brahma realm. So if the world is destroyed, most of beings go to the second Brahma realm because of their past karma. So before the world is destroyed, the devas announced maybe 1,000 years, 100,000 years before destroyed, the world will destroy. So people of fear practice Dhamma diligently. So not okay, huh? Like that. After that time, no, yes, you not think like this. So no problem. Huh? Some people ask, even very bad time can get a jhana. Why we are very difficult? Huh? The reason is no fear. No fear. Still okay. Staying at home also no much problem. So that is one reason. Huh? If you fear, no choice, do or die like that. If do or die, we're trying to get. So surely will get. Not do or die. Huh? Not only do or okay. Huh? Like that. So because of this, most of beings are trying to practice get it done like that. Later, other animal beings from the woeful state also come to that human realm. They also practice. So they mostly go to the Brahma realm. So human realm is quite important in the among 31 realm. If a human is good, everything is good. Even deva, even animal, like that. So most of beings go to the Brahma realm. They are manomaya. Manomaya is mind-made. Everything mind-made. Whatever you want to be can be. Wherever you want to go can go. Like that. Only vehicle, everything. Just to think, I want to go like that. Piti bhakha. Piti bhakha means eating enjoying, eating piti. No other food. Just they eat happiness only. Because of jhana, like that. No need to eat anything. Sayang Baba, they have own lights. Own light, one finger, maybe 1,000 universe can do light. So in the scripture mentioned. So they have own lights, and like a straw flying in the sky. So they also have a long life. So at that time, after a long time later, the world start to beat. For example, wind, water come, rain comes. So on the sky full of water. Later water slowly reduce. If it reduce, the Brahma realm start to appear. First Brahma realm. So but empty, nobody. So after a long time, the beings from above Brahma realm, because of their karma finish, because of their lifespan finish, they come down past the jhana realm. So at that time, nobody, only he. So beginning points, no problem. He also has a mind-made, eating a piti, own light, can fly in the sky, like that long life. After a long time, by staying alone, he is bored. It would be good if the other beings come this world. He think it would be good if the other beings come to this world. So because of alone, he is not happy after a long times. So like that, if less people want more people, if more people want less people, very busy, huh? trying to increase, after increase, they want to go secluded place. So like he also like that, not alone, because of alone wants other beings. So when he thinking like that, another beings, because of his karma finish, his life span finished, come to the Brahma, that's Brahma realm. Second Brahma come to him. So at that time, the first one, he think himself, I'm Brahma, I'm great Brahma, I'm like an authority person. Unoppressed person, like that. So I can see everything. Everybody have to follow my desire. I'm doer, I'm creator, I'm superior, like that. I'm father of all beings, he think. Because of why? What is the reason? Why he think like this? Another being come, like that. That is by chance. But he think, I created this person, like that. So another beings, second beings also think. Second beings also think. The first beings is Brahma, great Brahma. He is authority person. He is a father of me, like that. Second Brahma also think. Because the first Brahma is more long life, more beautiful or handsome, also many followers. Second Brahma is a short life, less beautiful or less followers, like that. The later Brahmas are like that. So that is the situation of Brahma realm. After that, one of the beings, one of the Brahma from that realm passed away. After that, reborn in a human life. So when he is a human life, he also ordained as an ascetic, not stay at home. So practicing intelligently, hard, paying attention wisely, without negligence. Because of this, he got concentration. After that, he see previous life. No more than that. About the Brahma life, he saw, he can see. At that time, he saw that Brahma, great Brahma, unoppressed one, father of beings. Or at that time, he think some Brahmas are nature, permanent, always exist, not changeable, like that. Some Brahmas are changeable, have to pass away, because himself have to pass away. That great Brahma is still a heaven in the Brahma realm, because of long life. He cannot see more than that, he see only one life. So because of this, he laid down such a rule. Some beings are eternal, some beings are not eternal. So eternal means a great Brahma is eternal. Like the other Brahmas are not eternal. So they teach like this. So that is we say partial eternalism. That is like a creator. They think have a creator. Creator is a Mahabrahma. Actually, no, cannot create. They are thinking. They are thinking. Brahma, great Brahma himself also think I am a creator. The other Brahmas also they think created by that Brahma. Just they are thinking, not accurate, because they can see only one life. They cannot see more than that. So in the commentary about that mentioned, just that they are thinking, I am created by Mahabrahma, like that. Just that they are thinking, not correct. So, here mentioned, Vinka Chaitanya, Vinka Aniviya. Vinka Chaitanya, Vinka Aniviya is like that. Some carpenters, to rise up a nail, they make a hole. So after that, have to put a nail. Nail is made by wooden. Make a hole after that put. So hole also not so straight. The nail also not straight. It will become fixed. Like that. So first Brahma also he think I am a creator. Second Brahma also think created by that great Brahma. So here mentioned the hole also not straight, the nail also not straight. So they are okay, like that. They are okay. So that is creator view or virtually eternalism view. Virtual eternalism view. So that's number 1. Number 2 or number 6. Some ascetics Brahmins have partially eternalism. So about that, there is a kind of deva called Keta Badosika. Keta Badosika means Badosika means destroyed. Keta is happiness or amusement. They are happy. They are enjoying with some sensual pleasure in the Deva realm until over time or more than suitable time. So because of forgetting, they forget to eat. So they need to eat on time. So because they are happy too much, enjoying too much, they forget to eat on time. So their nature is the fire produced by karma. Digestive fire is strong. Body is tender. If they do like this, so the digestive fire burn to the body. After that, although they eat much, they cannot survive. They have to pass away. That is a kind of deva, hell in the deva realm. So they forget and they passed away. Not like a human. Humans until 7 days, quite okay. Maybe human also some people may have. Some people are in TV game. Maybe they also very enjoying. Some news we heard by playing TV game, they die like that. Maybe they also something doing over time, like that. The whole night they playing game and later passed away. So the realm also like that. Many enjoyments that they have. So after that they forget to eat. After that they cannot survive. They have to pass away. So after passed away, they reborn as a human. They ordain as a bhikkhu or ascetic practitioner. So practice diligently. Based on that, they got a concentration. They see previous life, no more than that. Oh, I'm a previous life, a kind of deva. I have to pass away. So there is some devas called Keta Brosika, have to pass away. But the other devas are not passed away. So some are eternalist, some are non-eternalist. They teach such a view. So next one. Next one is there is a kind of deva called Manopadosika. Manopadosika is destroyed by mind. Destroyed by mind is like that. So one day I will enjoy some ceremony. So together with many followers, they go out from the mansion to enjoy some ceremony or some entertainment. At that time, the other devas saw him, maybe have envy or jealousy. So, this person is he used Kavana. This poor man before never seen such a glorious, such a glory. Now he is very happy because of before he has never seen, never enjoyed like that. So another deva told the deva who come to enjoy. So at that time, the other deva also say back, so that is not your business. Because of my karma, I got such glorious things. What is your business? So they are arguing each other. The anger spots each other. So they are getting more and more angry. So other devas are told to stop, but they cannot stop. Because of that mind banned their body. So by arguing, they passed away. Like that. So maybe like human also have a heart attack. they also have, their body is like maybe tender. Tender is a salt, born by karma. So if hungry also effective for them, anger also if so strong, this anger burn the body like that. So because of this, they passed away, reborn as a human, and so ordained as a ascetic, practice diligently, got a concentration. They can see previous life, not see more than that. So some kind of deva called Manoparasika, they have to pass away. The other devas are not passed away. Like that. So they lay down such view in the human world. So next one is number 4. Number 4 is they are thinkers. Some ascetics are Brahmins are thinkers, reasoners. After thinking, by finding reason, they say some self. They use a self. Some selves are not eternal, changeable dharma, such as eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Such a kind of soul, such a kind of self is impermanent, not eternal, changeable. But the other soul, self, such as Citta, consciousness, Mano, mind, Vijnana, the same. Citta, Mano, Vijnana is the same, consciousness or mind. So that is permanent, eternal, not changeable, always exist. So they think some people eye destroy, ear destroy, ear blind, become deaf. So nose also possible to spoil. So because of this, those are not eternal, but a kind of their mind. Mind always exists until they die like that. So they think because of this mind, such a kind of soul called the mind, that is permanent, eternal, not changeable. So they are saying is by thinking, not getting any concentration. So because of this, according to their thinking, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body is impermanent. Mind is permanent. So all they think these are soul or self. So actually, according to Buddhist view, mind also changeable. Happy mind, angry mind, like that. But they don't see, they cannot see. That is not obvious. Mind is very fast, rising or vanishing, perishing. They cannot see. Because they cannot see, they say like that. So these are partially eternalism, partially non-eternalism. And so after saying it like that, as usual, the Buddha say, I know what is the cause of, these are wrong views. I know what is the causes of wrong view, how to adhere to that, what is their destination, I know. I know more than that, more than wrong view. More than wrong view is Sila Samadhi Panya, right view. Although I know that, I know adhere to that, because of this, peacefulness of the Buddha is obvious. Also, I know what is the origin of feeling, cessation of feeling, goodness, bad points, liberation of feeling. I know everything. That is some kind of knowledge, omniscient knowledge, which is deep, difficult to see, difficult to know, peaceful, superior, beyond mere thoughts, subtle, known by only wise men. If someone prays to the Buddha in this way, that is praising rightly, like that. So that is we already explained. So in the commentary about the thinker view, that thinking person is like that. The mind is always eternal. The mind is eternal. Their thinking is like the birds on the tree. If you cut that tree, the bird will fly another tree. In the same way, if this body passed away, the mind will fly another body. Like that. They hold such a view. So next one is 53. Paragraph number 53. Is doctrine of finitude or infinity of the world. Finitude and infinity. Like Anda is there is a boundless. Ananda is there is no there is a Anda is there is a boundary. Ananda is no boundary, boundless. They say finite, infinite view. So finitude is like finite. Infinity is maybe infinite, like that. So boundless and no boundless. Boundary or no boundary, like that. So that is because of four causes. There is 4 causes. So some ascetics, Brahmins, because of practicing intelligently, without negligence, paying attention rightly, they got concentration. So after having concentration, they stay in the world. Having perception, there is finitude. There is a finitude. Finitude is have a boundary. The world have a boundary. They have such a perception. So this world have a boundary. They have such a perception. By having such a perception, they stay, they abide. So that is one view. There is a boundary in the world. The world has a boundary, or the self has a boundary. Finitude. So Next one is they have a concentration the same. They stay in the world, having a perception there is no boundary. Ananda. Ananda is a boundaryless. The world is a boundaryless. Infinity. Infinity. No ending point. Like that. So that is Ananda. So the other person is practice diligently got a concentration the same. After that, he say, the worlds are above and below have a boundary, finitude. They're across, no boundary, infinity. Across, no boundary. So the other ascetics are reasoner or thinker. Reasoner thinker. He is like a neither boundary, no boundary, or neither finitude, no infinity, no infinity. This world is neither finitude nor infinity. That is the thinker. All are 4. No, we have said 12. 12. So why they say some has a boundary, some has no boundary? Like that, they practice kasina meditation. Kasina meditation. Kasina meditation is water, fire, wind, earth have to put in front of us. Have to see fire, or water, like that. After that, close the eye, still seeing water. After spread little by little, the whole universe have to spread. So later only see the water, the whole universe. That means a kasina. Kasina is the whole, the all, like that. All direction are full of water, inside, outside. So, but they get some nimitta, we call the Patibhaga nimitta, water in front of him. But he not spread. He not spread. That because of not spread, he see 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours the whole day. He mean that is his world. The world. So the world is have limited, have a boundary, like a finitude. Because that is very different from other world. Other people may see like this, that is normal. He is not normal. Because of practicing, he very good soul, like that he think, very good soul I have. That is, you may say soul. He is very happy, very quiet, very calm. The whole day he see only circle of water with the light. So at that time, I saw a kind of world. That world is have a limit, have a finitude, like that. So another person is not like that. He practice. After that, spread the whole universe. So by seeing the water, the whole universe, we stay long time, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, the whole day, the whole night. So I saw some kind of world, or soul. That soul is have a perception, no boundary, no limit, infinity. So because of this, so a kind of soul have infinity. So another one is above and below, not spread. Only spread beside. Spread beside. Like that. Above and below, not spread. Because they don't know the way sometimes out of the Buddha's dispensation. Nowadays also some are not listening to Buddha's teaching according to their desire. They do. So something strange come out. Like that. That is possible to spread. Some people they don't know how to spread behind. Because usually they see only front. But meditating is seeing with the mind, front and back and not so much difference. The same, but usually we are habit to see front. Always thinking cannot see back. So they don't know how to spread behind. So a little bit beginning point difficult. Have to do this and that. So but later after can do okay. Sometimes to see back more comfortable. After having habits, not so difficult. So they spread only cross. Don't spread above and below. Because of this, a kind of word I saw, a kind of soul or world. Above and below have a limit. Only across and not have a limit. So they lay down such view. No, another one is just a thinker. Thinker is he says neither limit no unlimited. Because he got another. Just thinking. Just by thinking he say. So now we finish about 12. That is based on mostly past life. So after that, also the Buddha say, as usual, I know this around you, I know more than that, like that. That is the omniscient knowledge. If someone prays to the Buddha with this omniscient knowledge, that is the right phrasing, correct phrasing. So, paragraph number 61. The doctrines of endless equivocation view. Equivocation or equivocal. That is in Bali we call Amaravikepa. Amaravikepa view, Amaravikepa Vada. Some ascetics or Brahmins have Amaravikepa view, endless equivocation view, because of four causes. So some ascetics are Brahmins, they don't know what is a kusala. This is a kusala, this is a akusala. They don't know. I don't know. They know themselves. I don't know. This is a kusala, this is a akusala. Accordingly, I don't know. So, without knowing, if I say, this is a kusala, if I answer, this is a kusala, this is akusala, that is a mind telling lie. That is a mind telling lie. So if I do telling lie, I may be tired, I may be suffering, I may have a danger. So because of fear of telling lie, musawada, humiliation of musawada, we don't say this is a akusala, this is a kusala. He no give answer. If someone asks him, he ran away. Run away is he is Amaravikepa. Amara is a kind of fish originally. Amara is a kind of fish called eel. Yeah. So eel is their nature is eel is so in the water. Sometimes go out to catch that eel fish. Very difficult. So this person, the view also like that. To hold his view is very difficult because he is running here and there. So that is endless equivocation, evasive statements. How he says, I do not take in thus. If someone asks, is it a kusala or is it a akusala? He say, I do not take it thus. nor do I take it in that way, nor do I take it in some other way. I do not say that it is not, nor do I say that it is neither this nor that. Like that. So that is equivocation. Ego like a kind of ill. I don't say this is a kusala. I don't say this is another. I don't say this and that. Like that. So what is his view? To hold his view is not so easy. That is we say maybe endless equivocation. Like a eel fish. Eel fish. So because of being in fear of musawada, being in fear of musawada, reason only different, view is not different. This pole all are the same. Next one also don't know this is a kusala, this is a akusala. Without knowing that, if I answer this is a kusala, this is a akusala, I may have chanda raga. Chanda is a desire, raga is a lust, attachment, dosa. Dosa is anger. Patika. Patika is also a kind of anger. So I may have. Means if it's without knowing if he answer may correct, may not be correct. If correct, other people may say you are correct. So at that time may happy, may have attachment or delight. If other people say, oh, you are not right, correct, you are wrong. Because he don't know himself, it is correct, it is wrong. So sometimes may correct, sometimes may not correct. If correct, okay, may be happy. If not correct, may have anger. So these are not good for me. Not good for me. So that is a kind of clinging. Even anger, even lust, a kind of clinging. So because of being in fear of clinging, he not give an accurate answer. I do not take in that it does. Nor do I take it in that way. Nor do I take it in some other way. I do not say that it is not. Nor do I say that it is neither this nor that. So he is running about here and there. So he is because of being in fear of clinging. Next one also don't know this is a kusala, this is a akusala. Without knowing, if I give an answer, this is a kusala, this is a akusala. He think there is some ascetics, Brahmins, wise, subtle. About the others' view, they are very clever. So those Brahmins are breaking others' view. They are going around. So if I answer, they may ask me questions. So do you have such a view? Because some ascetics, Brahmins are very clever. If I give an answer without knowing, they will ask. Wise men will ask. Wise Brahmin will ask about who clever about others' view. So if they ask, they complain to me. So I may be tired. I may have a danger. So because of this, because of being in fear of accusation or complaining of wise men, so he say, I do not take it that like that. So going around. Reason is because of being in fear of accusation or complaining from the wise man. So next one is he is a dull. He is a deluded, don't know. Is there this world? Is there other world? He don't know. about that. So another thing, spontaneous beings, heaven or not, he don't know. He don't know. Another thing is good deeds, bad deeds, the result of good and bad deeds, heaven or not, he don't know. After passed away, is there any life or not? He don't know. Because of being in doubt. So because of don't know, he no answer correct way. He going in here and there. He going in there and there. If someone asks him, is there any life after passed away? He say, I do not take it thus, like that. Nor do I take it in that way, in this way, some other way. I do not take, I do not say. So that is going wrong because of being dull, being deluded. So, or four. Four is number one is because of being fear of musawada. Number two is because of being fear of clinging. Number three is because of being fear of accusation. Number four is because of being dull. So they hold such view. So now we finish about 16. Now paragraph number is 67. Deja Samopanna Vada. Deja Samopanna Vada means like their view is beings arise without reason, no reason, like by chance, beings arise, no reason, no cause. That is for fortuitous origination or something. They translate like this. So there are two causes based on two reference. They say the soul and world have been arising without reason or by chance. When they hold such a view, there is a kind of deva. Deva also we say deva, Brahma, Asinya Satta, non-perception beings. Non-perception beings are so like Asinya Satta in Vidama we have learned a kind of Brahma. They got for the jhana. They practice the jhana. Their thinking is, their idea is, mentality is suffering. Because of mentality, we have to suffer. If no mentality, we don't know anything. So we may not suffer. By holding such a view, they practice jhana. Because of this, they got Brahmajāla. No mentality, no perception. Here only say no perception, but all mentality no have. Not only perception, every mentality no have. No perception beings. So later they passed away from that realm because of their karma finish, or because of their lifespan finish. After they were reborn in this world. So as a human, he went forth, practice diligently, paying attention wisely. After that, they got concentration. So after that, they remember until beginning point of this life. At that time, perception arise, the mind arise. Before that, not see. Can see only into the mother womb. More than that, cannot see. Perception is a mentality is arise into the mother womb, and cannot see more than that. So because of this, he laid down such view. So soul and world arise without reason, because he cannot see any karma. Only he can see into the mother womb. So that is the one. So next one is Teki. Teki is Tinka. thinker, reasoner. So by thinking, by reasoning, by finding something, they say the self, the soul, and the world arise without reason. Just they are thinking. Just they are thinking. Correct or not correct is only by thinking, fear and mind. That is they are believing. So they say, without reason happen. Some people nowadays also like that, without reason. No believe karma, good deed and bad deed, just happen naturally or something. They are thinking is like this. So that is Adhijja Samoppanna Vada. Beings arise without reason. So all are 18 we finish. 18 finish. That is based on past life. Past. But these 18 views are based on past. Now we come based on future. Based on future is Chatuchaddalisa. Chatuchaddalisa is 44 views. So now we finish 18 and 44 and 62. So that is based on future. So some number one is Sinyi Vada. Sinyi Vada is a view. Sinyi is like have a perception. Vada is a view. Sinyi is have a perception. Maybe perception view like that. The view of having perception like that. So some ascetics, Brahmins, they lay down based on 16 causes. After passed away, there is perception like that. After passed away, that is related to future. After passed away, there is a perception based on 16 causes. So, number one view, a little long sentence. So like that, the soul or self have materiality, permanence after passed away. There is a perception. That is number one. A bit long saying. The soul have materiality, permanence after passed away, have a perception. Next one. The soul, there is no materiality. No materiality is may say only mentality. Permanence after passed away, that is the same. Have a perception, that is the same. Or have a perception. Next one is the soul, have a materiality, have a mentality. Both. Permanent after passed away, have a perception. Next one, number 4. The soul have no materiality, no mentality. Permanent after passed away, have a perception. Permanent after passed away is that is always. Have a perception also always. Only changing is number 1. Have a materiality. Number 2, have a mentality. Number 3, both. Number 4, neither materiality, no mentality. Like that. So the other sentences are the same. Permanent after passed away, having perception. In each one, have. Because there is a perception view. Perception view. Later, similar to that. The 4 is similar, but changing is no perception. That is the next 4. Because this is all 4 have a perception. Next 4 is no perception. Next 4 again will come. neither perception nor non-perception. So all are 12. 12. That is later. Later, next view is no perception view, the same. Neither perception nor non-perception view, that is welcome. So, have a materiality, have a mentality, have a both, have a neither, like that. Why they say it's like that? Some practice kasina meditation. So they say kasina object is that is a materiality. Materiality. The perception take the kasina object. So mind they say perception. Their mind they say perception. So because of they are seeing the kasina object, that is a kasina object is materiality. This is a perception. Mind is a perception. Because of this, they say the soul have a perception, have a materiality. Although passed away, we change the next life. No pass. That soul is no passed away. Like that. So that is practicing jhana. And so because of practicing in kasina rupa is a materiality, their mind is a perception. So because of this, the soul have a perception, the soul have a materiality. So some are because of getting jhana like that. Some are because of just thinking. By thinking, they say. By thinking, they say. So another one, no materiality or have a mentality. Have a mentality, why they say is that after practicing kasina meditation, God support the jhana, rupasra jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. That is a material jhana, rupavachara jhana. After getting rupavachara jhana, to get arupavachara jhana, we have to remove the kasina. That is arupavachara jhana. If we remove the kasina, what left? Only sky. Sky left. So boundless space, they have to pay attention. So if sky is like nothing. So they say no materiality, just a mentality. So those persons say soul have a perception, have a mentality. Because you don't see anything, just a space, nothing. Because of nothing, they say have a mentality, like that. So some are because of getting arupavachara jhana, getting arupavachara jhana, they say some are just by thinking, no other reason, just by thinking. So next one is both. Both is some have rupavachara jhana, also arupavachara jhana. If they got a rupavachara jhana, they see kasina object. If they got arupavachara jhana, they see sky, nothing. So if they see kasina, they say have a materiality. If they see sky, no materiality, just a mentality. Like that. So who has a rupavachara jhana only? They say have a materiality. Who have arupavachara jhana? They say have a mentality. Who practice both occasionally? If so, they say both. Have a materiality, have a mentality. So another one is no have a materiality, no have a mentality is just a thinker. Thinker, reasoner, cannot accept everything. Like that. So next four group. Next four group is the soul have a boundary or limit. The soul no limit, have a no limit. infinity. 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 Oh no, start finity. Finitude. The soul have finitude, limit. Next one, the soul have infinity, no limit. Next one is both, finitude and infinity. Next one is neither. So like one, both, neither. So the other are the same. After passed away, permanent. Permanent have a perception. So the other are the same. Each one the same, or all kinds. So this is have a limit, no limit is before we have a set. If no sobriety casino, have a limit. If it's sobriety casino, no limit. So some are sobriety across, no sobriety above and below. For them, it's a limit and no limit. Like that. Another one is just thinking, thinker. Neither limit no unlimited. So like the previous one, but the previous one is related to past. That is related to future. Adding is like this: after passed away, permanent. The mind not passed away. Have a perception. So this is related to future. Previous ones are related to past. That is the only difference. So next one, next four group. The soul have a perception as only one perception. The soul have only one perception. Number two, the soul have different kinds of perception, many perception. After that, the soul have smaller perception or smaller perception. Another one, the soul unmeasurable have unmeasurable perception. They may translate anyway, but according to my understanding, I told you like that. So easy to understand. Huh? So this four group also the other are the same. For example, after passed away, permanent have perception. That is the same. So the differences is one perception, many perception, limited perception, unlimited perception, like that. So why they say? So one perception is they are got into absorption. Although you have many kinds of kasina, although you practice, if you absorb only one object only. So because of one object the whole day, they say only one perception. Only one perception. You see only water kasina the whole day, the whole night. So at that time you may say the soul only one perception. So the other one is not go into the absorption, changing after water, fire, wind, like that, changing object. If so, he say many kinds of perception. Sometimes thinking water, sometimes thinking fire, and like that. So next one is a limited perception. Limited perception is a kasina meditation they practice, but they not spread. So they say limited perception, small perception. Their perception is only that. You don't see more than that. So another one is unlimited or unmeasurable perception, because they spread the whole universe, seeing the whole universe. So the mind can reach everywhere at the same time, spread. So that is unlimited perception. So next one. Next one is Ekanda Sukhi Atta. Atta has happiness indeed. Only happiness. Soul have only happiness. Ekanda Sukhi. Next one is Ekanda Dukhi. Soul only have suffering. Suffering indeed. Just suffering. Next one, suffering and happiness. Both. Next one, neither suffering nor happiness. Suffering, happiness, both, neither nor. Neither nor. So, in each, after passing away permanent, have a perception that is the same. Because this view is a perception view. Have a perception like that. So, when they say only happiness, so they got divine eye. Divine eye. After getting divine eye, they see first jhana realm, second, third jhana realm. Those are practicing first jhana, second jhana, third jhana. So, their feeling is have happiness, sukha. So they saw beings in the first jhana, second and third jhana realm. Because of this, they can see only happiness. Always happiness. So next one. The next one is they see, after getting divine eye, they see in the woeful state, the beings in the woeful state. So, not only in the woeful state is only suffering. Have a soul, only suffering. Like that. So one person practice about the divine. He is a Bhuvanivasa. He practiced Bhuvanivasa about his life. So first time he got down the woeful state into the hell. So first of all, he saw a man near the moment on the bed. So near the bed, fire come up. The fires come up, very hot, very suffer. After later passed away, the fire hold him, fall down into the hell, very suffering. So meditating time, he has a lot of sweat. So the mind is very struggle. Even he got up someday very, very suffering. You say, because like now, like that about the past life, he saw first time very, very suffering about the hell. So although he get up from the meditation, he's a very fear like that. He told like this. So like that, if someone see hell, very suffering. So such a first time, if you see first time, may happen like this. Another one also told me that is a better life. Always the dog biting him. He cannot chase. He cannot chase. Very suffering. So after get up, he is very suffering like that. So this person also only seeing the woeful states. So ekanda dukhi, suffering indeed, only suffering. So next one is both. Both is suffering and happiness. So they are seeing human realm. They have a divine eye, see human realm. So human are sometimes happy, some people are happy, some people suffer. In the same way, sometimes happy, sometimes suffer. Both. Human realm are like that. So sometimes suffer, sometimes happy. Because of this, humans are more have a proper attention. because of sometimes happy, sometimes suffer. Into the woeful state, only suffering, cannot have a proper attention. In the same way, in the Deva realm, only happiness. So they also not much mindfulness. No need to do mindfulness. So always enjoying happiness, like that. So humans are more mindful, and sometimes good, sometimes not good. So you need to have a mindfulness. And so that is the saying is like the iron. If you put it only into the fire, cannot be knife, weapons to be useful. So sometimes have to put it into the fire. Sometimes have to put it into the water. After that, have to pound it with the hammer to make it useful then. In the same way, humans are sometimes suffer, pound with a hammer, or there is suffering. Sometimes get happiness, take out, pound, or happiness also have like that. So hammer is yoniso manasikara, proper attention. If so, you can be useful then. So into the woeful state, only into the fire, cannot be useful then. Only suffering. Deva realm also only into the water. So because of this, only human can be Buddha, can be Vijayaka Buddha, like that. That is we mean useful then. Because of bonding with the hammer, sometimes suffer, sometimes happy, like that. By bonding, become useful person. Useful person is a Buddha, Vijayaka Buddha, like that. So another one is neither happiness nor suffering. Neither happiness nor suffering is they see the beings in the Vihapala realm is the fourth jhana realm. Fourth jhana realm is neutrality. The fourth jhana, they usually got fourth jhana. Fourth jhana is upekha ekagata. So always neutrality. So neither happiness nor suffering. So that is all 16. That's a perception view. Perception view is 16. After that, next one, no perception view also the same, 16. Next one, neither perception nor non-perception view also the same, 16. Now we finish 50 round view. 50 round view, 50 round view. That is having a perception. This is 16 is having a perception. Next one change only no have a perception, or neither perception nor non-perception, like that. So 16 3 times. So when they hold something have a perception, some people have no perception, because those jhana states are very subtle. Because of very gentle, very subtle, sometimes you may say have a perception, sometimes you may say no perception, like that. Because of very soft, the mind is very gentle. So another here commentary mentioned, sometimes about the wrong view, we cannot think reasonably. Reasonably is because those are wrong view, not correct view. Because of not correct view, we cannot find like reasoners, thinkers. According to their thinking, they hold that view. Cannot say wrong reason. Here mentioned like the bucket of the mad person. Mad person put the properties into the bucket. Why you put this? Cannot say, because they are mad person. Useful thing or not useful thing, they will put everything. Like that, wrong view persons, they hold those wrong view. Why you have hold this wrong view? Cannot say. Sometimes they don't have a reason, actual reason. They are like mad person, like that. So because of this, sometimes they say have perception, sometimes they say have no perception. According to their thinking, they say, or not right view. Okay, should stop. If you have any question, you can ask.
Bhante, yeah, I have a question, but I don't know whether I can say properly, ask properly. According to just now the talk about the wrong view, there's the soul pass from one life to another life. Just like a bird fly from this tree to another tree. Then, as I understand from Abhidhamma teaching, our mind process is always continual. Like when Chuti happened, then Patisanti, the Bhavanga start.
Yeah.
So this Bhavanga also this mind also from past life, although got karma, everything inside and it but it's still some sort of like these two. What's the difference? Because also carry from past life.
So soul means their view is soul means not passed away. Our mind process like that after passed away arise, passed away arise. But if you have done good, then the process in some period may change because of this good deeds. Process become good. Such then we have. But without passing away, not go directly. After passing away, arise, passing away, arise, passing away, arise. But some reason have. If you do good deeds, later will have a good process. For example, you do only good thing, you have a Deva life. You aim, if you have a desire, you be Deva. So after passed away, you are Nama Rupa. Mentality, materiality is like a Deva mentality, materiality. Like a Deva process. For example, if someone do only bad thing. So after passed away, their mentality, materiality process is like a dogs. Still mentality, materiality, but those mentality, materiality is quality is lower because of produced by bad deeds. Have done a lot of bad things. So process have, that is what we call karma pachayo. Karma is known to very far. Result you will get that time. So similar to our eating, if we eat bad then everything you eat come out mostly. Some potential keep it inside. Maybe 20 years later, that is you will suffer like that. If someone eat good then, sometimes now not obvious. After a long time, your process change. Like everything come out from the body, but keep some potentiality in the process. So according to the soul view, something inside mentality or materiality, one of them is a soul. That is everything managed to see, to hear, to do action, everything that soul manage. That soul is not passed away, always exists, not passed away, not based on condition, not based on causes. Just go himself, no control. So that is the differences. Our mind is passing away, passing arise. Although arise, you do good then, you do bad then. Based on that, next process may be good, may not be good. Like the human process, or dog process, or Brahma process, that is may change. If you practice jhana, will be Brahma mentality, materiality, higher quality. If you do dana sila, you will get a human process or Deva process. If someone do only evil things, maybe dog process, animal process, that is a change. And changing this deed is without passing away, not go directly, but passing away, arise. In this way go, like that. Sharing merit. If there is no question, we do sharing merit. Idame punya nibbanasa pacayo hotu mama punya bhakam sabha sadhana pajemi esabe me sama punya bhakam labandu sadhu sadhu sadhu